What's up, y'all? So I'm back and we finna go ahead and do Libra through Pisces. So we finished off with Virgo, so now we're gonna start with the 7th sign. What's up, Libras? And Libra is air. Libra is the cardinal sign. Libra is the scales. And yeah, let's get into it. So Leo is ruled by Venus. And Virgo, I ain't mentioned before, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. That's why the analytical mind and detail come from too. That's why we can analyze stuff and know how to perfect the system. You know, they call us perfectionists, but we know how to get everything in order real good and pay attention because our mind is ruled by Mercury too. So it's always going and we always trying to figure out something. So yeah, Libra, y'all ruled by Venus. Venus is everything: love, beauty, pleasure, finances, money. So that Libra is social. That Libra is the scales. The Libra likes to harmonize. The Libra is the side of Venus that likes to have relatability and mutuality. It wants it to be fair. Wants everyone included. Don't want to leave nobody out. They want to see every side of the story. Not truth, side A, side B, the truth. And they don't want to just choose a side. They want to come to a common ground so that we all could be like, okay, I see what's going on. The Libra it's the scales. It wants balance. It wants fairness. They call it the judge, but they just want to judge well. They just don't want to assume, because they don't want, they say come off as indecisive, but it's not that. They just want to evaluate every point so they can make sure they're not missing something, so they won't have to go back on what they say. You know what I'm saying? Because they're an air sign, so they're mentally stimulated too. Remember that they're social, so they like communication, but they also like to think about the decisions that they make before they make them, which comes off sometimes it seems indecisive, but they just want to be sure. That Libra energy is that love. Sometimes about a Libra, they just relationships. They just love sometimes. And it can come off in different ways and different energy, but it's just something about the beauty of aesthetics that's appeasing to Libras. Because if you notice, beauty, something beautiful, artwork, makeup, clothes, colors, that's just a part of the Libra. The Libra likes things that are aesthetically appeasing to them. They're the romance, the grace, the social. That's that Libra energy. So the Libra will teach us that socializing and harmonizing and relating to others. Okay, I know this. What do you know? Let's share. Let's mingle. That's how we interact and relate with one another in our relationships. That's what that energy with Leo is teaching us and showing us. And they are the scales, okay? And then we go into the Scorpio. Now we diving deep into the waters, okay? The Scorpio is a water sign. It's fixed energy. And it's the scorpion with that tail, that ding. Okay, look, because that's why I'm gonna get into it. Because your archetype, pay attention to the archetype to tell you a little story about yourself. So that scorpion they say it's like the dark, intense, the passion of the water. See, where the Cancer is you're introducing to your emotions. Now you dive in deep, the emotional passivity with that Scorpio. The Scorpio is representing everything that's hidden, things that lie deep within us, and they want to work with it. They want to bring it out so you can understand it. They want to dive deep into places, dive deep into the waters, the places that nobody really want to touch. That's that Scorpion. That's that energy telling us to face stuff that we try to hide from, okay? The Scorpio got that tail. So where they would take action, because they're ruled by Mars and Pluto. Pluto is transformation and Mars is action and driven. That Scorpion, where they see it coming, that tail is hiding. And usually when that tail come out and sting you, it's a wrap, okay? They're strategically planning whatever it is. So that's why they be saying be careful, because that Scorpio, it's not just that impulsive, just quick, okay? Okay, calculated steps. That's what that Scorpion is doing. So that tail is that stinger, because after that stinger is over, once you get hit with the little poison, look, call it a wrap. But that Scorpio is teaching us how to dive deep inside and understand that those hidden parts of us coming to life, and understanding healing can transform us in ways that we can't even imagine. That's that Scorpion energy. That Scorpio is just that It's the deep passion within us. And they intense again, it's a water sign. So of course they're going to make us, it's the feelings where we really feel and what drives us to do what we really feel. And that's what the Scorpio is telling us. Look, it's showing us that drive, that intense drive to get to whatever we manifest, and we have the power to do it because we have that willpower, because we're fixed on whatever we want. That's that Scorpio energy. Now we going into Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. My baby is Sag, so I'm becoming familiar with this Sagittarius energy, and I'm a Sag moon. But Sagittarius is the centaur, half man, half horse. Sagittarius is a fire sign, and it's mutable. So that Sagittarius is that higher wisdom. So the up half of that horse is the human. The bottom half is the horse. The Sagittarius is that travel. It's ruled by Jupiter, so expansion. So when you traveling, you're expanding your horizon. You're expanding, you're growing, you're gaining wisdom from different places. Because when you travel, you're seeing different sceneries, you're interacting with different people, and you're gaining wisdom from all over. So you taking that to rise and aspire to grow higher. You're raising your consciousness. You have a level of knowledge that is so extensive and expansive, and you have so much of it because you yearn for it, because that wisdom is what helps you navigate. By you knowing so much, you can go into different places aware of different foreign traditions and culture and foods, and you're just expansion. That's what the Sagittarius is doing. It's so jovial, the cheerful spirit that Sag is teaching us to. Knowledge is wonderful, okay? It's great to expand. Get out there. Don't stay in one place. It's too big. Also, the Sagittarius can overindulge. So that's another thing, like learning to, when you're overindulging. But Jupiter is a big planet. So Sagittarius is teaching us, like, look, have that spirit of freedom. It's teaching us to be free. You can't cage yourself in, okay? You got to spread your wings. You got to get out there. You got to see different things. The world is too big to stay in one place. You got to use your mind to expand, you to grow. Your mind can expand, and your physical can be so influenced. Of course, your physical and what you do is influenced by what you think. You can think big, you can be big. That's that Sagittarius energy, okay? So that's what the Sag is teaching us with that fire, and to do it with fire, okay? To be a flame. Let that flame spread, and let that energy just be loud and bold and honest, because that's what that Sag is. They're going to keep it real. They're going to look. They be like, they're blunt. No, they're just real as hell, okay? That's just the Sag. But they also going to let you have a laughing spirit about it, have a fun spirit about it. So that's that Sagittarius energy. Now we're going into that Capricorn energy. And those Caps are ruled by Saturn, the planet with the cold rings. They're ruled by Saturn. They are cardinal energy. They are earth. Okay, so with the Capricorn is teaching us discipline, determination. It's teaching us that climb to the top may knock us down, but we're gonna keep on going. Okay, that's what we got the knees for. We're gonna climb, and we're gonna get there. And when we do get there, you best believe that legacy gonna be set, and we're gonna be able to prolong it for generations and generations. That goal-orientated, ambitious Capricorn energy is teaching us to stay the course, okay? It's gonna take some time, but you're gonna get there. They had that traditional foundation to where they have this sense of tradition to infuse that with your success to get you to where you're going. You don't always have to alter, you don't always have to do what everybody else doing, but that tradition, that essence of tradition will get you there. Capricorn is that sea goat, okay? I think of it like this: half goat with the fishtail. The goat is that climb to the top. That fish is your dreams, swimming in the dream world, because that's what we're going to get to Pisces. Climbing to your dreams, okay, and having the discipline and the determination and creating that final foundation and legacy to build so it can prolong. That what we've been working for is cultivating, okay, that reputation, that representation, how the world sees you, because it's ruled by the 10th house. Like I said, I'm going to talk about that. But Capricorn energy is that determined, stick, strong leadership, authoritative figure like energy. So use your Cap energy when you're going after them goals so you can stay disciplined, because you know they're going to manifest. Because Saturn is a planet where it seems to slow stuff down, but nothing comes easy, and things that take time will always be worthwhile. Okay, now let's go to the Aquarius energy. And what do you know? Happy birthday to all my Aquariuses out there, because we are in that aqua energy, and I'm an Aquarius rising. So I got that energy too. And so Aquarius is ruled by Uranus and Saturn. And Aquarius is known as the rebel. It has fixed energy. It's an air sign. And so Aquarius is like, sometimes they be like they're detached, but it's just because Aquarius is that water barrier. So they're getting the knowledge inside so that they can pour it out into the world, into collaborations, so that they can share the innovative ways that you can do things unconventional, that you don't have to follow the status quo, that you can be a rebel with a cause, okay? That's what that Aquarius is teaching us with that Uranus energy, the great awakener. The Aquarius is showing us stuff that we be like, that is so, look, the alien of the zodiac. But look, I've been and look, and it's funny that look, it's the energy that comes off, because when you think of alien, you think of something that's not normal, which is okay. The Aquarius loves to be different, loves to be eccentric, loves to be an individual of anything. I gotta stand out, okay? I'm not a crowd person, but I believe in using my knowledge and inspired to collab with others that are like me, finding the tribe. Because one thing about an Aquarius, you gotta find your tribe, okay? Everybody's gonna think that what you do may be weird because it's never heard of. Take it as a compliment, because you're so unique and creative with your mental stimulation, your air. The ideas you have are so unconventional. Keep doing things in a way that ain't never been seen before, because it's an inspiration. When you stop is when you allow that good energy to fade away, and you don't want that. So that Aquarius energy is that water barrier. You feed in the planet, you feed in whatever you're doing, because you got so much of that realist, innovative, rebellious spirit. So that Aquarius, keep going. Look, that's the energy that it teaches us. It's fixed. It's fixed on doing whatever you want to do. You gonna do it because you fixed on it. You know, you're fixed on the energy, and it's going to manifest because you have that belief in your creative passions and drive that you know is gonna happen, and it does. So that's that aqua energy that is teaching us. Now, lastly, of the zodiac, the 12th sign is the Pisces. So after you've been through the whole wheel, the Pisces is understanding that we are all one. It's the two fishes. It's mutable. It's ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. Neptune is your imagination, your creativity. It's also fear and illusions. That's another thing you learn too. It's the spirituality. It's Jupiter, of course, expansion and growth and abundance. You know, just like I said with the Sag, abundance. So it's philosophical. The Sag is philosophical. And so you got Pisces with this energy of the two fishes, one in reality and one in the dream world. You have that physical, and you have that being in the physical, in the reality, and you have to also know being in that dream in your mind. You know, you are water, okay? You that water sign. So you feel, you absorb. You know, that fish is in the water, so you have a tendency to absorb, but just observe, because you're already mutable and you're like a chameleon. You can go into a room and know a lot about everybody, but nobody really knows a lot about you, because you have that energy. You have a strong energy to connect really well, because you're the 12th sign. So you've been through everything. You've been through the whole thing. And I know that Libra is I believe that Libra is I utilize. I'm trying to think. Or no, Libra is I unites. You're uniting. Scorpio is I desire. Your desires. Sagittarius is I aspire. Aquarius is I know. And the Pisces is I believe. So the Pisces believes that you can use all these energies inside of you and manifest all you want. But first you have to understand that you hold the infinity. You hold the infinite. You hold the spirituality, the divinity. You have the power to connect to your higher source through your spirituality, knowing that we are all one in one way, shape, or form. And that using our energies, it would allow us to access realms that are beyond the physical, because Pisces is closer to the spiritual realm, the ancestors. It represents a lot of stuff. And I'm going to have videos that go more in depth with that. But it represents a lot of stuff. But that Pisces energy is telling you, I believe in the collective. And I know that we can utilize all our energies. Okay? Utilize our energies in a way that we'll be able to connect divinely. And also known as the elder, because of course it's last of the zodiac. But the Pisces is teaching us, look, in one way, shape, or form, from womb to tomb, from birth to earth. Okay? We are one with source, and we are all guided and instilled with the divine energy. Okay? We just have to tap into it. It's teaching us that our spirituality, because we're going to be in the physical, but spirit is closest to the higher source. So that's what it is. That's the 12 sign rundown for y'all. And I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below your sign and leave something. If I didn't mention it, go ahead, drop it in the comments so everybody can see it too. We sharing knowledge, like I said. And go ahead, and I thank y'all for tuning in again. And like I said, be on the lookout. Peace and love.